Good day, everyone, and welcome to our video. So today we'll be talking about cellular adaptation. When is it harmful and when is it protective? So cellular adaptation is a reversible process where cells change in response to environmental stresses to survive and maintain homeostasis. And these changes they occur either uh, in a protective manner or in a harmful manner. So we'll be looking more at that as we go on with our presentation. So they occur in two phases, as we have seen, the protective phase. Like at first, your cells change direction to escape danger and stay alive. If the stress stops, they can go back to their normal phase, which is reversible. To their normal phase, which is reversible. And then the harmful progression or the harmful phase. This is like when if the stress is too heavy or lasts too long and the cells break down. This leads to like cell death or cancer. And then, okay, these adaptations mainly occur in four phases: hypertrophy, hyperplasia, atrophy, and metaplasia. In hypertrophy, this is the increase in cell size resulting in large organs like the cells get bigger, like when you lift weights, the muscles increase in size basically. In hyperplasia, this is like when your cells multiply in number, like making of more cells. And atrophy is the cell shrinking to save um, energy because they cannot or the cells are lacking food or because they are not being used. Then the last one is metaplasia. This is the reversible replacement of one cell type with another. So this is like when your cell swap identities and turn it into a tougher cell to handle irritation. And then now we're going to look at hypertrophy. So hypertrophy is the like getting bigger of size, as you say. So normally exercising makes the heart bigger and stronger in a healthy way. Then abnormally, like when this happens, the high blood pressure forces the heart to work hard. It gets too thick and it gets scarred, and this makes the heart run out of blood, and then the heart fails. And then now looking at metaplasia, this metaplasia like has the trade-off phase. This is like when your cell gives up doing their special job just to survive harsh conditions. For example, like your stomach acid. The acid splashing into the throat it forces soft cells to change into tough acid-proof cells to avoid burns. And then another example is like when smoking. Cigarette smoking forces delicate lungs or lung cells basically to turn into tough flat cells. And this protects the tissue by destroying the tiny cilia or the hairs, that clean your lungs. And then if smoking continues, this will end up leading to cancer. And then this is just a quick summary or revision of the protective and harmful phases of cell adaptation. And then moving on, this is the stress cell, the stress or cellular adaptation breakdown. Like 40% of your cells are happy and normal, 35% they are stressed but adapting safely, and 15% are injured but can still heal, and then 10% are permanently damaged or they are dying. So moving on to the last part is the signs or warnings of a disease. So we've got your dysplasia, we've got your ischemic microenvironment, and your distress signal. So dysplasia, like when you're stressed, signals. Sorry about that. Like your stressed cells, they stop growing neatly and become scrambled, which is a major warning for. And then ischemic microenvironment, mental stress is like no oxygen. Your tissue grows too fast, but if they don't get enough oxygen, they don't get new blood vessels, causing them to starve and die. And then distress signals, like your overloaded cells, they leak specific chemicals, and these chemicals go into the blood, and then you end up feeling as if something is wrong. And this is a sign that there's cellular adaptation, which is harmful to your body. So this is all for our video. Thank you so much.